Tell me your name.
Steve.
Steve. You just came into the store today, and you got a sauna from us how long ago?
It's probably 2 months now.
2 months. And you've been coming to the store for a while, right?
Yes.
And why did you get the sauna finally 2 months ago?
Well, I heard about it for 2 years, and I had a biomat, which is
Yes.
similar but not similar at all. Once you
Yes.
sit in one of these,
Right.
so when I came and you talked to me, I just had this overwhelming intuitive feeling to get the sauna. And after 5 minutes of walking out of here, after using it that one time, it might have been 8 minutes,
Yeah.
I just realized how much better my body felt. And I was like walking down the street and I was like, God, why do I feel so good right now after just 5 minutes in that thing?
Yes.
So I just knew that, I needed to buy it, so I did. And got it, and I've used it every day since. And it's been pretty amazing. And also, when I bought it, one of my best friends, who I actually work with, we work together.
Yeah.
I asked her to come over and sit in it. I wanted to see if she had the same response as I did. And she sat in it and said this was like the most amazing thing because I don't know if I've ever felt this way in such a long time in my life. And, she probably about 10 years prior had, lymphoma.
Yeah.
And she was able to go into remission with that. But she said ever since, I just never felt the way I did before I was sick.
Wow.
So she saved the money, purchased the sauna,
Yes.
and she's just felt so amazing since. She also has a child. He's probably about, I don't know, 14,
Uh huh.
15 years old.
Yeah.
And he started using it, and like some of the comments that she says is he gets up in the morning and he's happy and wants to get out of bed, where she said it used to be a struggle for him
Amazing.
to
Yeah.
get out and want to go and do things. And he goes and he works on a farm with his grandpa, and usually he just doesn't want to get up and go do that, but lately he's been getting up and going and working on the farm and being happy. And, I think she even says he's sneaking into it when she's not there. So,
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's great.
so I mean, just it's kind of hard to explain the overall in such a short period
Yes.
of time, but it's pretty amazing. No matter how hot it is out, I can sit in it and you just feel really good. It's not like a hot sauna. It's like it's a loving and warming and deep penetrating into like your muscles and into, I would even say, your spirit.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Especially when, like, for me, I'm all organic fruits and vegetables. It's mainly the way I eat. I don't eat meats and all that kind of stuff. So this
Right.
has been such
Yes.
a huge enhancement because, if you read the information, it also helps your body digest the nutrients. And when you're eating higher vibrational foods, and I think also sitting in the sauna, it just makes you feel pretty amazing. Probably the only thing I would say,
Yeah.
though,
Uh-huh.
is I don't know if there's a lot of information around how the body detoxes
Yeah.
and how this can create that. So you can go through a little bit ups and downs with how you feel when you first start, into the sauna.
Yeah.
Because, your body's able to finally start releasing some things, and through the release, you can feel aches and pains. And but with the sauna, going through that isn't as extreme as when I've done certain things before that causes your body to detox. Usually it's kind of painful when you change how you eat and then you start going through a detox because it allows your body to say, oh, I have the nutrients to start doing this. In this, you do go through a detox, but for some reason it doesn't feel as overwhelming or as painful. It's more like I can feel it and I can feel my body releasing, but I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
But then you go and you sit in the sauna again, then all of a sudden kind of the detoxing has released itself because the sauna has helped it,
Wow.
if that makes sense.
Oh, totally. I'm right with you in everything you said. This is beautiful. Now, you were saying earlier about mononucleosis or Epstein-Barr. You were saying.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I figured out, and really where I figured it out was through the medical medium.
Yeah.
He kind of explains what Epstein-Barr is. And through my life, I probably going into my 30s, I never had a lot of energy like I used to. And I had a lot of problems with, if I exerted a lot of energy, I'd start feeling really bad. And I didn't know what it was about, but now that I'm in my 50s,
Yeah.
in reading his book, he kind of walks through what Epstein-Barr is and how it starts and kind of the different stages. It can be a little different for people, but for me, he says typically it starts through mononucleosis when you're a child.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I had mononucleosis when I was 18 years old, and I had it really bad.
Yeah.
And but then it goes and it hibernates, and a lot of times it will hibernate in the liver until some stressful event happens to somebody, and then the Epstein-Barr will start to kind of flame up, which I can recognize those in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But since getting the sauna, I have a lot more energy, and I think it's helping me release. On top of, the way I'm eating, I'm following the medical medium way of eating to release the virus from my body. I'm not giving it food to, live on. So, but I think the sauna is really helping with a lot of that detox and keeping me from going into such a low, because I've watched videos of other people who, are going through the same thing. They don't have the sauna, and they're going through some really major detox symptoms, where when I start to feel more of a major detox symptom, I will sit in the sauna, and this kind of helps the body release that quicker.
Yeah.
And then you don't sit in that, release for so long, like the pain of something, or the ache of the body, or the exhaustion. So, this has been amazing to kind of help me work through that. So, at age 51, I can say that I feel like I'm, back in my, kind of early 30s.
Wow.
And just feel I don't have any aches and pains, and if I do, I sit in this, and a lot of times they just kind of diminish and sometimes even go away.
That's amazing. Yes.
I love the sauna, and like so many other people have said, I don't know if I could live without one, which is very true.
Yeah. You said a couple of your friends besides that young lady bought the sauna also from us?
Yeah, so a couple of people came to my house, and not anybody who had any extreme, health issues, but probably getting older and noticing little aches and pains and stuff.
Yeah.
So they just wanted to get it. Once they sat in it, they were like, I have to have this. It was more of an intuitive thing, of just a strong feeling that they had within themselves. And it's a good, it's kind of amazing that there's something sitting on this earth that, can do this, and how so many more people just don't recognize it or gravitate to it. But I think the more you have awareness within yourself and you grow within yourself, and you raise what I call your vibration into more of an understanding of your true health and true being, then I think a lot of times this may come into your world, as an understanding. And it's kind of like a permission slip to allow you to access, healing within yourself and healing within what, the third dimensional world can give you.
You bet.
So.
Now, when you first got in, how did I get you into the sauna, and what did you expect when you first got in, before you got in? And how did I get you to get in? Or how did we get you to get in?
You mean the first time?
Yes, the first time in the store.
Well, I had been in them before at fairs.
Okay.
But I think a lot of times at the fairs there's so many people going on, and like it's just so much chaos, and I'm really in touch with energy.
Yeah.
And when I get around a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of times I'm just I want to find my way out. So I don't think I completely settled into listening or feeling what was happening at the time. But this time, it was in the store. There wasn't a lot of people here.
Right.
And it was you, and then some other guy was sitting over here, sitting in it, and you were kind of going through an explanation, and I was able just to sit, relax, and completely feel, and also listen and digest what you were saying.
Yeah.
So that created the connection for it.
And then when you got out, you felt great. I mean,
I
not
felt amazing. Which, you know, one of the things I will say
yeah.
is,
Uh-huh.
when I first tried it, I always had a hard time sweating.
Yes.
And you know, I'm a guy. Usually, guys sweat easy.
Right. Yes.
And I mean, I could go to the gym and work out for an hour, and I would not sweat.
Wow.
So, when I got into the sauna, it probably took. I started lightly sweating before the first time I sat in it.
Yeah.
Now, when you turn it on this time, I'm already dripping because my body now has that response because
Yes.
the sauna has helped my body release whatever restriction it was having the sweating.
Yeah.
So now I can sweat super easily, which is really awesome because your body needs that for detoxing.
Yes.
So, you know, and that's one of the big things is I feel I've detoxed so much through sweating.
Yes.
And I do a lot of, you know, every day I do a heavy metal detox shake.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So I think a lot of my releasing has happened through doing the detox shake and then also having the sauna
Yes.
available to help me sweat and to sweat a lot of those, you know, heavy metals out.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, I'm excited. This is, you're very good. This is a great educational video. I mean, the people are going to learn a lot about life and health and detoxing through just watching you talk for 10 minutes. You are excellent. Do you have anything else to say about the sauna?
I would just say I would get the sauna.
And this is the relaxed sauna, the
Yes.
relaxed sauna.
Find a way to get the sauna. Don't get any other imitation whatsoever. I mean, this is the one you want. You know, especially if you're looking how to expand yourself within your own health.
Yeah.
It's really important to understand what all that's about. You know, so something as simple as sweating is one of the biggest things, and it's one of the biggest things that, you know, the relaxed sauna does. But if you read the literature, and, you know, even watch a lot of the videos and have the understanding of how this is more of a vibration and how it vibrates through your body because we're all energy.
And you could feel it.
Well, yeah. And I mean, I know intuitively, I know through the guidance that I get is,
Yes.
you know, we're all just straight energy. So
Yes.
anything that you put into your body, whether it's, you know, words that you hear or food that you put into your body, the air that you breathe, it's all vibration. So if you have a lot of lower vibrating, you know, energy sitting within your body has to deal with that and digest it. So when you sit in this, which is a higher vibration, which the far infrared would be one of the highest vibrations that we can digest into our bodies, then what that's going to do is it's going to help vibrate out that lower vibrating energy to give you a breath in your world. And a lot of times your breath in your world is about, oh, I can breathe. Now I can see things about myself that I can work through and release. You know, I can see things that I'm doing like eating. You know, maybe going to McDonald's really isn't the best thing for me to digest into my body. So, you know, for some reason the far infrared ray sauna can help be an awakening within, you know, people's lives. I do really truly believe that because some of the people that sat in it in my house
Yeah.
who
Wow.
don't even talk about energy or anything,
Yeah.
when they get up out of it, they don't know what happened to them. But what they know is it is something that gave them such a good feeling that they're very attracted to it.
Beautiful.
So,
Now so you like the sauna?
well, I'm in love with the sauna. And I will say that because I'm in love with myself.
Beautiful,
Which may
yes.
sound funny to some people, but when you start to wake up and you start to
Yes.
recognize your growth in your world, you start to love yourself. But you don't love yourself in an egoic way. You love yourself because we're all one and we all come from Source. And Source is love. So that's really the space that you hold for yourself when you start to wake up. And then it allows you to start growing in your life and recognizing how to heal and the things to bring to you that allow that. And the sauna itself is part of that allowing.
Have you been in other infrared saunas or other saunas?
Well, like I said, I had the biomat, which
yes,
is
right.
far infrared. And
Yes.
I've had that for years,
Yes.
but I never ever really truly felt anything extreme from it.
Yes.
It gave me some benefit in some way, but, you know, this to me is just far beyond that.
Yes.
So,
I mean, everything you say is echoing everything that I've experienced as well. So you're totally in alignment. This is beautiful.
right. I sit in the big far infrared saunas, and
Yeah.
I think the last time I sat in one of those was maybe 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I got out of it and I felt good.
Yeah.
But it's not like this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I use this every day.
Wow.
So before
Yeah.
I go to work, in the morning, I get up at 5 in the morning and then, do my certain little things and I write. And then I go and I sit in the sauna before I take a shower and I allow myself to sweat.
Beautiful.
And then when I come home from work, sometimes I'll just sit in it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to kind of pull that stress off.
With your
because
clothes
I-
on?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah.
And what it does is it just kind of pulls the stress off because I have a really super stressful job.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm able to kind of go about my night in a more relaxed way. I don't go and sit on the couch, for like 40 minutes going, I'm just trying to regain myself and I'm tired. So
There's a difference now than before. Before sauna and after sauna.
yeah, I mean, it's just a huge help.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, and all this is seriously super honest. This is all just,
Yes.
Within myself and my experience only in 2 months.
Wow.
So when you deal with the ups and downs in life of not feeling good, and most of my friends didn't even know how I was feeling.
Yes.
Because I just never really wanted everybody to know, like, I feel exhausted today. I can't figure
Yes.
out why, but I just
Right.
do. But since this, I just feel more even in my energy. I feel like I have more energy. I feel like I have more clarity of mind. Before, through stressful times at work, stress can be really heavy on you and you can forget things. Where I would sit there and say, all this information I have in my brain from working in this business 20 years, I can't recall it. Well,
Yeah.
it was due to stress.
Yes.
But now with a lot of the relief of the stress, all of a sudden at work I have immediate recall of all these things.
Wow. Yeah.
And, especially when you speak in front of, 300 people,
Yeah.
and you can't recall something and you stutter in your head.
Yes.
It can be kind of frustrating at the time.
Oh, yeah.
But lately I've been really clear of mind and things have just been flowing through anything that I need to present, any conversations that I need to have with people, because memory recall is super important when you're talking to people at work and
I
business,
think so.
right?
Yes, I think so.
So, yeah.
That's great.
And my attachment to my higher self, I think, is even more clear.
Beautiful.
And more,
Yes.
and more expanded if you want to go,
Yeah.
into the more spiritual
Yeah.
side of things.
I'm grateful that you came up to me and just started talking how much you love the relaxed sauna.
Well, I do it authentically,
Yes,
so that's
right.
why I was comfortable to sit here, because a lot of times I don't know if I'm truly comfortable in a situation being
Yeah.
videotaped on camera.
Right.
But through being authentic, I think it just kind of shows and caused me to be very comfortable to do this.
Great. Well, if they want to know more about the relaxed sauna, they can go to relaxedsaunas.com. And this was one of the better interviews I've done. I've done over 700 of them, of people just telling me how much they love the sauna. I said, sit down, let's talk. So I thank you so much, Steve, right?
Yep, that's it.
Great.
Steve.
Thank you very, very much. And relaxedsaunas.com. If people see this video, they'll start understanding that the relaxed sauna is different, like you say, than any other sauna. I've been saying that for 15 years. I've been using the relaxed sauna every morning for 20 minutes for 15 years. I miss a couple mornings a month.
It's okay.
I give myself permission.
When I travel, I miss it, and then I come
Yeah.
home, and it's like I know that it's there for me to, be welcome to. So,
Great. Any last minute comments about the relaxed sauna?
no, I'm good.
Okay, thanks so much, Steve.
All right, you're very welcome.
Yeah.